Hey guys, Jean-Claude here. Back with another deck opening. I'm going to just go right in a row, but let's be a little crazy here. Let's go on this side. Alright, so the last deck I opened, I didn't think it was going to perform too well, and so far my experience with it has not worked out that great. I do like having Round Table in there, but overall the deck itself just doesn't have enough Amber generation, and it's nice being able to protect some of the creatures, but it's just not strong enough against Amber Rush. Mars, Brobnar, and Logos. Today's deck is Borghild T, Kleptobolt, the 42nd. I love the names whenever it's like, there's 41 guys preceding this one, and it just happens here's number 42. It's a long lineage of Kleptobolts. Alright. We are starting off with Mars. And what a great card to see. Yixilix Dominator, 9 power, 1 armor, taunt. He enters play stun. Bolter, 3 power, fight reap, deal 2 damage to a creature. This damage destroys that creature, you get to purge it. Marauder, 2 power. He gets +1 power for each amber on it. Play, capture 1 amber for each ready friendly Mars creature. Yolik Mega Mouth, 3 power, fight reap, use a friendly non-Mars creature. 2 of those, very nice. John Smith, 2 power, elusive, fight reap, ready a non-agent Mars creature. Grabber Jammer, excellent, 4 power, 1 armor. Your opponent's keys cost +1 amber, fight reap, capture an amber. Ether Spider, 7 power, he deals no damage when fighting. Each amber that would be added to your opponent's pool is captured by Ether Spider instead. Squawker, 1 amber whenever you play it, ready a Mars creature or stun a non-Mars creature. Soft Landing, the next creature artifact you play this turn enters play ready. Phosphorus Stars, oh no. Discard fodder already. Play, stun each non-Mars creature, gain 2 chains. Deep Probe, amber whenever you play it. Choose a house, reveal your opponent's hand, discard each creature of that house revealed this way. Now we're on to Logos, it's Titan Mechanic. He's 6 power. While he's on the flank, each key costs -1 amber. Research Smoko, 2 power. When he's destroyed, archive the top card of your deck. 2 of those, first time I've ever had multiples in a deck. Mother, 5 power. During your draw card step, reveal your hand to 1 additional card. Very, very nice. Ganymede Archivist, 3 power. Reap, archive a card. Dr. Escotera, 4 power. Play, gain 1 amber for each forged key your opponent has. The Howling Pit. Amber whenever you play it, it's an artifact. During their draw card step, each player refills their hand to 1 additional card. Very nice. Wild Wormhole. Amber whenever you play the top card of your deck. Twin Bolt Emission. 1 amber whenever you play it, deal 2 damage to a creature and 2 damage to a different creature. Scrambler Storm. Amber whenever you play it, your opponent cannot play action cards on the next turn. Neurosiphon. 1 amber whenever you play it. If your opponent has more amber than you, you get to steal 1 and draw a card. And a Library Access, very nice. For the remainder of the turn, each time you play another card, you get to draw a card. And that's the end of Logos, but check this guy out. So I have a buddy who has a deck, one of his best decks is King of the Crag in it. And anytime you go up with Brobnar, this guy is really good. I love this guy. It's very surprising how much of an impact he has on a game if your opponent has Brobnar. He's 7 power, King of the Crag. Each enemy Brobnar creature gets -2 power. That's huge, trust me. Ganger Chieftain, 5 power, play. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature, nice. Valder, 6 power. He deals +2 damage while attacking an enemy creature on the flank. Oh, the 3 creature curse, guys. Look at that. They're great creatures, but dang it. Screech Bomb, it's an artifact. Omni effect, sacrifice it. Your opponent loses 2 amber. Mighty Javelin, 1 amber whenever you play it. Sacrifice Mighty Javelin, deal 4 damage to a creature. I kind of like it more in the shadows, now that we have one that's a Maverick. Relentless Assault, ready and fight with up to 3 different friendly creatures, 1 at a time. Punch, 1 amber whenever you play it. Deal 3 damage to a creature. 2 punches, nice. Loot the Bodies, for the remainder of the turn, gain 1 amber each time an enemy creature is destroyed. 2 Loot the Bodies, I would have loved to see more Brobnar creatures in here. Follow the Leader, for the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature may fight. Last card, Champion's Challenge. Destroy each enemy creature except the most powerful enemy creature. Destroy each friendly creature except the most powerful friendly creature. Ready and fight with your remaining creature. So it's basically a board wipe with you hopefully being able to have 1 creature left which is your own. And it's a pretty cool card, so it's nice having the board wipe here. I like that we have some ways to fight with our other houses. Let's see. Yeah, Relentless Assault plus Follow the Leader. Simply because we have 2 Loot the Bodies. And even if we don't have the creatures out, you at least have punches to try and get some extra amber out of Loot the Bodies as well. Same with Mighty Javelin. Screech Bomb is a good card. 3 creatures here. Would have loved to see more in Brobnar. Brobnar is a nice, big fighting clan, but still not bad because you at least got the Ganger Chieftain to get some extra uses, whether it's fighting with the Brobnar creature or maybe like that Titan Mechanic in Logos. And as far as Logos is concerned, we had a couple ways, at least one way to play additional cards, which was Wild Wormhole. But in a weird way, we have a couple ways, but we also have ways to essentially have more cards in our hand to make this more impactful, thanks to the Howling Pit and Mother over here. So just having a bigger starting hand can help you have a bigger library access turn. This can help us maybe draw an additional card as well. Yeah, we already discussed that. The Amber seems okay in Logos. I like the creatures we have in here. It's a nice variety. Pretty good. Research Smoko. I haven't got to play with it too much. It's an uncommon. I don't see them too often, but I love the effect it has. Mars. Mars was actually okay. I like the Grabber Jammers like John Smith. These Mega Mouths are excellent. And then the Dominator to help protect some of your smaller Mars creatures is very nice. You definitely want to protect these 3 and 2 powers. Sometimes even protecting a Grabber Jammer. That's good enough just to kind of take away some of your opponent's Amber. Also making the keys cost more. Very, very nice. Foster Stars. You're gone. But yeah, the rest of this is just fine. It's pretty powerful if you can take advantage of the board state with the Mega Mouse and the John Smith. Maybe archiving some more with like the Ganymede Archivist is pretty good. Other than that, there wasn't any real Reap effects. I mean, it's just destroyed effects and then just creatures that have other sort of effects, nothing involving Reap. So the Mega Mouths are basically just going to be able to maybe fight with some of the bigger creatures or just get an additional Reap out of them, even though you're not going to get an additional effect. So that's kind of in a weird way a negative, because normally these guys can find some awesome targets, and these guys, I mean, anytime you have a decent target or a couple of them, the value of these guys skyrocket. So that's kind of a shame that that's a little bit lower. Decent amount of creatures though, in Mars, decent amount in Logos. The pain was felt in Brobnar. This deck doesn't seem to have anything super big about it. It's definitely a board controlling deck. I mean, the Loot the Bodies could be pretty good. Just kind of questionable. Amber Control is kind of light. We had the Screech Bombs, we had the Grabber Jammer, Ether Spider, that's Amber Control, so maybe it's a little bit better than I was expecting. The 1 Steel with the Neuro Siphon. Yeah, I think this deck is going to perform right about average, so I feel like we've been opening a lot of just C decks. Although I can't complain too much because, 3 videos ago we had I rated it a B on camera, but after going back through it, that Steven deck was definitely like an A-. So there's a lot of decks that fit into like that C range because it's just kind of an average deck. This is great for just taking to your locals, having fun with it. There's a good chance you'll win 2 rounds out of 3. Just because you're going to know how to play your deck. Hopefully you can outplay your opponents. And I said this has some fun little tricks, but I feel like these are kind of gimmicky. There's going to be a lot of times early on, you're just going to drop these guys. So, yeah, this is just a C. Well, I do want to thank you guys for watching my videos. It's a shame we didn't have a very strong deck because I love this name. There's something about Borghild T, Kleptobolt, the 42nd that, it should have been a good deck. Alright, see you next time.